Hey, what's up guys? XxXXFear here, back with another Call of Duty Black Ops gameplay. This is one that I will call a throwback game. This is from a while back. I have by now doubled my level, as in I have prestiged and gotten back to that level. This is from when I didn't have a prestige at all. I was level 35, and really, I'll just talk about the gameplay of this one since it's really throwback. Don't have anything really to say right now, nothing on my mind. Um, but yeah, so my class, I've got the FAMAS dual mag. Back in this time, I didn't like the FAMAS's iron sights. I just could never aim with them until I learned what Sleight of Hand Pro was, as all noobs would. You know, you figure out things the farther you go on. Um, Chasing this guy here, he must have marathon and lightweight on. Um, I haven't seen anybody else move that fast if they don't. Honestly, I believe I got my favorite kill streaks, or second to favorite kill streaks. I believe I got my spy plane and, as I just called one in right there, spy plane, napalm strike, there it is, and either the Blackbird or the attack helicopter. Um, love the napalm strike, favorite thing in the game, basically besides the dogs, but of course I get napalms like there's no tomorrow. Same with the spy plane, and if you can drop them in the right spot, they can't get out of spawn, which I've done in many games. I remember playing, it's actually, I believe, in one of my other commentaries, if you guys would check that out. It's at WMD. I do a domination, and I see we were dominating them, and then they were capping C. I dropped one right on C, and then they couldn't walk out of the building, otherwise they would have ran into the fire and gotten burned. Um, there, now I see that I got the tech helicopter on. It's a little campy, but that's because, noobs, all noobs camp. Not really all of them, but didn't mean to offend you there if I did. Um, but normally we play more defensively. I'm not a noob now though. I know. Although I wasn't really a noob when I was level 35. I actually prestiged on my Sportsfan 5542 account. That's when I was known as Sportsfan 5543. Difference was Sportsfan 5543 was taken on PSN, so couldn't use that, so I had to settle with the two. Um, but anyway, get kind of shanked here. The knifing in this game is super long. It's like Commando. Um, I don't know if you guys could hear the phone ringing in the background or not. Sorry if you could. Um, if you couldn't, I'm a complete idiot. Don't know what the heck I was listening to. um, got my favorite perks on there: Hardline, Sleight of Hand Pro, and Ninja. I I'm not one for perk challenges. I know all the, well, not all of them, but most of the time when I talk to one of my other friends, he's on the Xbox. Give him a little shout out here. eDolster7X. He him and I always talk about, like, we're big Call of Duty fans. Him and I are basically like brothers. Um, we every time we talk, like, about noobs and stuff, everybody's going for perk challenges. You don't need the perk challenges unless you absolutely play with them. Like me, really the only perk challenges I go for is Sleight of Hand Pro. I might start going for Hardline because I kind of want to check out what the whole care package switching is. I totally new to that. I don't actually know how that works. Um, Mr. DJD there sending me a message there. It's his first thing he sends me every day when we're on together. Get another attack helicopter there. This game, I'll say, that really helps out my KD. My KD as of right now, I believe, is running at like it's like a 185 to 195. I know it says on my channel it's a 2.0, but yeah, that will change. I'll switch that up to, I'll make that more accurate. I haven't been able to switch anything up. I'll probably take most of the Modern Warfare 2 stuff off there. Um, I'll probably start going more Black Ops because MW2 is like, so it's got all hackers and stuff on it, and I don't want anything in there. And um, like I said in one of my other videos, I've gotten in a challenge lobby already, so didn't mean to get all the challenges and stuff, but didn't even know it was a challenge lobby. The next thing I know, it says you are level 70 and you have all challenges. And I'm like, whoops, I'm in the wrong kind of lobby because it looked like a regular lobby that nobody did anything to. I just hope though that if it's possible, the patch makers for IW would come back together for like a month, so that way they can just make one final patch, like one super patch that will patch all hacking on MW2. It's I love making Call of Duty sniper montages, and I'm not. I'll say this right up front. I'm not a good sniper on Black Ops. Any cool clips that you'll see, you'll probably won't even be able to see. If I would, they would probably be mostly hard scopes. Um, and I'd love to quick scope on MW2. If a lot of people thought it was cheap tactics, but it was fun to do, especially like when you get those 360s and whatnot. Um, but yeah, ACOG. I don't like. People say, oh, well, if you can't quick scope, then why don't you use like an ACOG or I honestly I do worse with the ACOG than I would a normal scope. It's kind of weird, but you have a hard time lining that little arrow up than lining up the little dot in the center. I try to use the infrared if I can, but I normally stick with my trusty old FAMAS or AK-47 or 74. Those are, like I said, my favorite guns in the game. If anybody wants me to use anything else, I will. Just leave it in the comments below. Leave like just the perks, or if you got a full class that you want me to use, leave me the full class. I actually really do love the graphics for this map. I find that like really cool if the rocket, like when the rocket launches and stuff. And one thing I've noticed is if you look at the right time, if you're looking at the rocket, then you look like behind it, like to its left. You'll see another rocket launching, so it's kind of cool, like the actual Cuban Missile Crisis, I believe it's trying to represent. Um, it's I just love the game graphics, love how everything moves, love how Nuketown, the population, how it switches when people are in it or not. If you haven't looked at that, just go. I suggest going to private match. It's pretty cool, just to be able to admire all the good stuff that the that Treyarch did to this game. Won't go to any of the bad stuff. Watch one of my other videos. I have like a whole rant about it. Um, but yeah, like one thing I was doing today, I was trying to make, trying to help one of my friends out with a montage here with a crossbow montage, and he wanted, because he thought it would be cool to have somebody burning at the beginning. We watched one of his napalm strikes, and if you actually go into theater mode, go into a game where there's a napalm strike called in, and look at the jet, go to free mode, free roam mode, and just look at the jet. Honestly, that jet has like the coolest effects. It looks so real, just with the little detail. And the thing is though, it they put so much detail in it, and the thing flies by so fast you don't even look at it. I mean, that's how much I appreciate how Black Ops did with how Treyarch did with Black Ops and all the graphics and stuff. I just find it awesome, and how real everything looks, especially like with snow and stuff. And like with chucking grenade and stuff. One cool thing to check out is, if you haven't noticed, when you're sitting in a like a pregame lobby or the online multiplayer lobby, like when you're sitting in a party, um, look at those little stats down at the bottom. They're so cool. Like the one that I looked at today, I was just randomly looking, and it said um like over 500,000 crossbows fired, or like if they would be laid, like the crossbow bullets what you launch, if those would have been laid end to end, it would cover like over 500,000 miles, and which I find that really, those stats are really cool. Like it has all the guns personalized. It's like over 2 billion camos but like so many attachments, so much weight for um so much weight for like frag grenades chucked, like some metric tons. Um, but yeah, get kind of blown up here. See that we're losing, so I gotta, or not losing. Well, what am I saying? Um, trying to take back B so we don't start to lose. Um, I know I haven't really talked about the game this much. I actually was planning on it. I was talking to one of my friends quickly before this. He's actually sitting right next to me, playing, and I was, because I always go into these commentaries without anything to say, and mostly all my commentaries are just off the top of my head. People have, I've said, I've been said to that, try to write up a script, try to do that. Well, I find that boring. I and I'm not good with that. I'm not good at writing a script. I'm so at writing a script and even reading a script. Like I'm so choppy with it. I'd rather just talk freely, and I find that way easier. Um, if you honestly want me to, I can try writing one script. Um, just to show you guys honestly how bad I suck at it. But as you can see, this game is almost over. We just got another 5 seconds or so. It's like every 5 or 7 seconds that you gain your points for the flags. And game ends. We win 201 to 184. Get it enough XP there. As you can see my score there, I believe it says 16-17. Kind of hard to read on the small screen. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Um, please check out my other videos. Please check out It's the Ninja Chicken 13's channel. Um, otherwise, just please leave a comment below. Like if you have any classes or anything, or any questions, or just any constructive criticism, that would help. And thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you later.